Hey there, how are you today? My name is Dana Damara, and you have landed on Astrocast. This is your weekly forecast from January 15th through the 21st. Now, big developments this week. The big event of the entire week really happens on the 20th. There's other things that happen. I'll get to them in a second. But the big event of the week is Pluto moving into the sign of Aquarius. So if you've been following along and paying attention, you know what I'm about to say. When Pluto changes signs, it's a big deal. Pluto's this teeny tiny little planet way out there. Some astrologists don't even label Pluto as a planet. I personally love the planet of Pluto because it's small and it holds so much power. Pluto is all about transformation, all about death and rebirth, getting to the underbelly of things, right? So Pluto holds a ton of power. Pluto's about empowerment. Pluto's about how you use your power, where you give your power away, like whatever your story is around power. Okay, so Pluto has been in the sign of Capricorn since it seems like forever ago, since 2008. Okay, and now it's going to move into the sign of Aquarius on January 20th, which is going to change everything. So think about it this way. This little power-packed planet has been sitting in the sign of Capricorn, which is earthy. It's very grounded. It's very much about hierarchy and top-down structures, right? Now Pluto's going to move into the sign of Aquarius, which is like speedy air, technology, humanity, altruistic views, and everything's going to change. And here's what I'll say. Things have been changing. And if you haven't noticed, that's okay. Just know that things have been changing. We've been getting little previews about what's upcoming. And now we will start to see this year in particular, we'll start to see the effects of Pluto and Aquarius. Now, Pluto will dip out of Aquarius toward the end of the year, but then it will go back into Aquarius for good. 2025, all done. Bye, Pluto. My rising sign is Capricorn, so I am very excited to see Pluto move into the sign of Aquarius. So the theme that I want to call out this week is it's grounded strategy. Okay, and this is why. Because even though Pluto's moving into the sign of Aquarius, and in fact, because Pluto is moving into the sign of Aquarius, our relationship that we have with a sense of grounding is of utmost importance. Because think about it, right? We're in a structured environment. Everything is easy. Everything is, we can kind of plan or predict kind of how we want to run our life, what's going on. Okay. Now we move into the super airy sign and everything is just like, it's all different. Okay. Some of you have had the rug pulled out from underneath you in your life. Some of you have made huge changes in your life already. So you know what I'm talking about. Things will start to move fast. So when things start to move fast, we can get all caught up in the whirlwind, right? Or we can have a sense of grounding within us, that internal grounding that is so powerful, like a bamboo reed, right? Now, this doesn't mean that you can control life because you can't. Just let's be real. However, you can discipline your relationship to forward momentum, to other people's stuff, to the changes in the world and on the planet, right? And that's what this is about. So creating a grounded strategy for yourself to whether that means pulling in more of your practices, going into nature more, utilizing your resources to spend time doing what you love and pulling away from the things that don't feed you anymore, saying no instead of saying yes, just really outlining, if you will, what it is that makes you feel grounded and creating a strategy from there, right? Now, be open to change because things always change. right? This is like the rule of life, impermanence. Yeah. But this week also, Mercury is trining Jupiter, and it's also sextiling Saturn. So this is a really good week for communication, negotiations, getting your point across, expecting miracles, optimism, all of this, right? This is a beautiful week for communication. It's a beautiful week for planning. It's a beautiful week for grounding, because once Pluto moves into Aquarius, you'll start to see things shift a little bit quicker. I promise. So maybe take a little stock in your, I don't want to say New Year's resolutions because it's not a real thing. Maybe your new moon intentions, and ask yourself, what is it that I really love to be spending my time doing, and do that. Right. And if you really don't like, say, your job or a relationship, or maybe a pattern that you've noticed with yourself, because if you're aware at all, you notice your patterns, hopefully. Uh, Now would be the time to start to shift that. Because all that'll do in the Aquarian age is it's just going to get messier. And you don't want that. So I hope this has helped. If you want your chart read for 2024 or for any other reason, please reach out to me at danademara.com. You can go to my website, easy to see, get an astrology reading, sign up, pay for it. I can also do your human design and gene keys, which has been something I've been playing with for the last couple of years, and it's just continues to blow my mind, continues to validate how much power we have in this little pinky finger, and yet how small we are. It's like, I don't know, it really sparks the passion for life in me. So if that interests you, please reach out to me. Otherwise, have such a beautiful day, and I hope to see you soon.